It's time. Are you consistently getting visible and creating income in your business? Is the question that I want to talk to you about today on Give Voice to Your Vision. It's our weekly visibility to profitability breakthrough. And today I want to talk about the number one factor that will help you accelerate your visibility in a way that actually increases your profitability, because it's easy to get so caught in all the details of we can be doing to grow our business that we don't stay focused on the high value actions, those top level priorities that are going to actually help you to create the income and the business that you want to grow. So that's what I'm talking about today. We're going to talk about the number one factor that's going to help you to do that, to accelerate the results you get as you put your message out there, you give voice to your vision and share it in the world in the biggest possible way for the greatest good of all, including yourself. Your thriving business is that. Your thriving business is a manifestation of your highest alignment. You're serving humanity and doing the work that you're called to do. And so the number one factor that will help you actually ensure focus, accelerate your results, your ability to achieve those results in your visibility to profitability strategy is your offer. So a lot of times we think we've been taught, low level, mid level, high level. There's a lot of ways and theories, and this training isn't going to go super deep on how to craft and create those offers. Hi, say hi if you're here. Love it when you're here live. Let us know. And if you have any questions, let me know as well. I will come back and answer them if I can't see you. We're streaming in a few different places here. So here's some questions for you to ask yourself initially. Are you being visible consistently? Now, why do we want to be visible consistently? Because the visibility is a practice, just like exercise, healthy eating, journaling, meditation, yoga. So we want your visibility to be something that you do. It's a muscle that you use. Hi, Ming. Hi, can't wait to hear how your class went. It's a muscle that we use. So this number one factor of your offer, your main offer, your highest transformation offer, is going to help you to be consistently visible. That's why it's one of the reasons why it's so powerful. So your visibility is a muscle. It's a practice that you do. And here's some questions to answer for yourself to see, is your visibility doing what you want it to, which is leading to clients signing up, right? So is your visibility helping you to have conversations that lead to enrollment? Very important to ask. And if it's not consistently leading to clients signing up, then you're probably doing a lot of things in a lot of different places, or you're putting out a lot of content, but you're not yet doing as much of the process that you need to be doing to bring them into a call and to become a client. You're probably not making offers. This doesn't mean buy now and being like a used car salesman. So then how do you do that? We'll touch on that today. I will tell you that the framework I can give you for today of simply asking yourself the question, am I being visible consistently? Am I leading people to conversations and the opportunity to become a client? And then am I closing sales? These things are going to tell you where you need to maybe focus and prioritize your attention, time, and energy. And maybe you need some skill, some support, some practice, some up-leveling. Maybe there's a piece of the puzzle that's not clear for you. In my world, we're talking about get clients to get clear instead of trying to get clear so that you get clients. And so if you're not leading to those offers and invitations, it's possible that you're not clear on the promise or the results of those offer. And I'm going to talk to you today about how clarifying that offer, leading to that offer, will help you to create your content, and then also to know how, when, and where you could make that offer. Why it's common for those of us in the coaching, healing, transformation space to struggle on this piece of the puzzle a little bit, and because the only reason why matters, why is kind of the booby prize. It doesn't really matter why. It's like, what do I do instead? But understanding what might be slowing you down or stopping you from that can help you to know what support you need, or what tool, skill, insight you need, mindset shift you need to stop struggling and start opening the doors for your business, opening the valve to receive that guided, inspired language and enthusiasm for inviting people to work with you. So we're going to frame up what that is in a new way. I'm going to open the door, give you some new insights on that potentially. And I'm going to share some of the core truths about making offers that can help you expand and transform your whole perspective on that, and how you go about doing it, why you can go about doing it, so that it becomes as easy as the next natural step in the conversation. So that's what I wanted to cover for you today. I am also going to gift you access to our Ready for Liftoff assessment. This is no opt-in, my gift to you, a clarity assessment. It's going to give you some more specific visibility questions to answer, and to help you see the places where you could use some more support and some more clarity around, in order to be doing them consistently, so that you have people to make offers to. All right. So first up, I'm looking at my notes. You've already started this process, if you've been with me here, answering the question for yourself: am I making offers? Is there a part in my rhythm, in my daily rhythm, weekly rhythm, in the process of all the things I'm doing, the emails, the challenges, the giveaways, the things, right? The posts, I'm doing the posts, and I'm commenting, and I'm engaging in other people's groups. Are you leading to offers and invitations, and how would you do that? So when you're clear on what that highest level transformation offer is, the offer is where we start with all of our clients, and clarifying that offer in terms of the top 3 promises, the results that your potential clients are looking for, knowing the language that they use to articulate those results, and then having that dialed in so that we help you to get visible consistently, claim your voice, clarify your message, call in clients with visibility that leads to profitability. And we have a really powerful accelerator framework, the Visibility Success Accelerator, that helps you actually implement. How we do it is a different thing, but that's what we help you do. How we do it is high level, small group, high touch, hands-on, implementation focused support. All right. So that's an example. And when you're that clear, that helps you create content that naturally starts to lead people to, hey, that's something that I want. And then the language you can use to bring people from seeing you online, reading your post, whether you're saying it in a post, whether you're saying it in a live, whether you're saying it in Messenger or on the phone or in a Zoom call, is that I heard you say you have these things that you're working on, that you want more visibility, you want a consistent rhythm that feels good to you, you want to know the words, and you want more clients signing up. And that's exactly what we do in our Visibility Success Accelerator. So is that something that you would be interested in? Do you want to have that conversation? Right? They can say, oh, no, I'm not doing any programs right now. Well, this isn't a program. This is implementation-focused revenue acceleration through aligned, inspired visibility. But that's fine, right? It's having that language. Are you saying in your marketing, in your outreach, in your posts, I have this thing? Is that something you'd be interested in? And when you know those top 3 results for your highest transformation offer, then you can be talking right to that. So how do you get clear on when, where, how often to make offers so that it's just the next natural step in a helpful conversation? This is it. All right. You when you have those three promises and your content and the topics that you teach about and the value that you add and your speaking framework when you're speaking and you're talking on podcasts or you're doing summits weaves in these promises again and again, then it's almost awkward for you not to make an offer, because it would be weird if I said, yeah, we help people get visible, fall in love with sharing their message, and know for sure in their bones exactly how to say what they want to say in order to have people lean in. They know how to say, I have this thing. Is it something you'd be interested in? And it works. They sign up clients. And then we don't say anything else about it. Sometimes we make the mistake with our offers of thinking, well, I'm sharing all this value. If someone wants to hire me, they'll ask. And it's actually our job. And it becomes as easy as the next part of the natural part of a conversation when you've listened, you've heard, well, they're looking for exactly the thing that I do, right? I know I can help this person. You've captured and learned the language to mirror back to them what they are saying. And you know how, and you're willing, you have at the tip of your tongue, I have a really powerful framework that I use to help clients do this, this, and this, like you said you want. Is that something you'd be interested in? So the short answer, the most comprehensive answer to, how, when, and where do you make offers is you in the next natural step in a conversation, which means you need to be talking to people. And we've kind of can easily go down the rabbit hole of getting our technology to do all the selling for us. And let me tell you that takes a lot longer. It's harder. It's more elusive than the brilliant digital marketers may promise. Can be expensive in order to get that working. But when you're showing up and your message is consistently visible, you're honing in on these main promises for the results that you help your clients get, and you're energetically lined up with it. You're not playing small. You're showing up, and you're willing to say, I have this thing. Are you interested in having a conversation? Right? It's why I sometimes open up our calendar. Megan and I, my head coach and my coaching team, we open up our calendar to actually talk people through, because we know that they'll get clear. And it's weird if, we don't necessarily book sales calls all the times, but we show up and we help you get clear by listening, seeing what you want to do, hearing where your problems. We make some high level recommendations, and more often than not, people will ask, so how do you help? Right? But it's also important for us to say, this is what we do in our accelerator. Do you want to have that conversation? Right? Enough people will say, yeah, I do. And they may decide to hire us right away. They may come back in a year. They may come back in a month or a week. But we're not going to leave them hanging without the support. And that's what I'm inviting you to do. So when, where, and how to make offers, when you're consistently visible, you're showing up and you're sharing solutions, and you have the language and the mechanism to lead people to a conversation, and they're signing up for those conversations, you're providing huge value in helping them to get clear, maybe helping them identify some of the things that are stopping them, but then also to say, this is how I help my clients get those results. Is that something you're interested in? So in that context, when it's as easy as the next natural step in a conversation, you can make an offer anytime you're in the conversation, right? So then the next priority or high value action becomes booking those conversations. All right. So we have talked today about that what did I call it in our title? I said the number one factor to accelerate your visibility to profitability, to increase your income fast is, are you inviting people to hire you? Do you have a flow, a feel-good flow system for visibility that leads to those conversations so that it's the next natural step? is to make an offer. And are you willing to make an offer or an invitation so that you don't leave people hanging? A lot of times we get a lot of times, initially in the process of growing your transformation business, coaches, healers, and even as you expand and you go from that first 6 into multiple 6 and beyond, your offer will change and evolve. And sometimes we have to kind of line up with ourselves. Often we've evolved past where we're comfortable. We've got the messaging dialed in here, but now it's time to expand, and honing in on that next level offer is going to help you to do it. So crafting your visibility to profitability mojo is a skill that you'll build that'll serve you forever in time, but that doesn't mean that there won't be an expansion for you. So let me make sure I'm covering everything I said I would. Oftentimes, those of us who are in the transformation space feel there's a mentality. It's similar to the starving artist mentality of, you got to give it away to keep it. And I'm in the business of service. I'm doing this for others. And so I don't want to charge, or I feel bad charging this much or that much. And that is our inner calibration work to do. That is the work that is for you to do, to line up with the value of the results that you can help get. And we have been, there's a myth. We've been told a little bit of a lie. The truth is that this is where I like to invite you to use that. I get clients to get clear instead of getting clear to get clients, because your thriving business, your successful business will help you to create and uplift more people than trying to help a whole bunch of people who are afraid, unwilling to invest in themselves. So we get strange, fearful, limited. We start to worry about what we think people can afford, what we think it's okay to charge. And all of those things really put a lid on your self-expression, your confidence, your clarity. And they also put a lid on your income, your capacity to receive, and the amount of revenue you can create because of the amount of people that will sign up, because there's a mismatch in your own energy. So we get hinky around making offers. We don't want to be greedy. And it's all that stuff is based in fear of what other people think. Or fear of what we think. And sometimes we discovered on the accelerator call today, one of our members realized that she felt judgmental about other people and how they might be perceived, how she might be perceived was being impacted. Her fears of how others perceived her was increased because she realized she had some judgment about what was okay to charge certain people. So it's all your business growth is your inner growth, is your spiritual growth, and lining up with the value of the results. The truth of the matter is you can charge whatever you want, and then learn to speak the value and speak the message to the people who are ready, willing, and able to invest in those results. And it's elusive for those of us that are in the uplifting business, the service business, because, we love what we do so much. We think, I would do this for free. I had a very semi-successful teaching studio for 20 years, but it was barely just, I say it's, it was supporting my coaching habit because I was getting so much feels and confidence and goodness from the work I was doing, but I was undercharging and undervaluing it. So there's some mindset shift there, lining up with your price points. A friend of mine, JV partner of mine, Ann Hessian, has the perfect price point challenge. And that's part of your journey. So getting clear, having the mentoring you need, the courage you need to expand into value-based pricing is huge. And that makes making offers easier. Right? So we're talking visibility to profitability. That means that your visibility has to lead to making offers and invitations and closing sales, right? And I always recommend that you create and design your business. That highest transformation offer in a way that creates the revenue that you want for your business to have. Instead of, I just need to get a few clients, we want to think about developing your business model mindset. And it starts with designing that highest transformation offer. All right. The last thing, I think we've covered more than 3 essential truths about making offers. And the last reframe I wanted to give you for the power of this, I call them inspired invitations. Remember, inspiration is something you receive. It's not something you cook up, but it's something that you receive, just like an in breath. Inspire, to breathe in, is something that you receive. And making invitations, I want to reframe the whole your whole perspective on that enrollment conversation. So in my world, the way we approach this is that the enrollment conversation is a sacred moment, because you're offering deep listening, powerful questions that will bring clarity, insight, awareness. Awareness is the first step to any transformation. Awareness, then inspired action. Awareness, acceptance, accepting, understanding where you are and stop beating yourself up about it and judging yourself, and then inspired action, right? So in this inspired invitation, in this moment of saying, I heard you say that you're looking for, you've got to get the revenue going in your business, and that you've invested a lot in a lot of different programs and courses, but you're not seeing the clients signing up that you want. In that moment of that conversation, I'm holding a container for a potential client, a member of my audience, someone who signed up and was following along and engaged with me and was liking what I was putting down, picking up what I was putting down. And I'm listening to them, and I'm providing them an opportunity to articulate their own clarity, their desires, their dreams, the things that they've tried, the things that they maybe are slowing them down, the frustrations and challenges that they've met a little bit, and asking them, where do you want to go? And then providing some insights to help them make some high-level recommendations for what could help. And then to say, this is how we support our clients. Is that something that you want to talk about? We can talk about it now. We can set up another call. So in that moment, that inspired invitation, it's sacred because of the deep listening, the possibility that they're starting their transformation. They're considering actually having the support to get what they want most in the world, those dreams and desires. And that is sacred, whether they sign up for you or not. Now, that's how it benefits them. On the other side, it benefits you because you're showing up for your business. You're stepping into the profitability and sustainability. Your thriving business will make more impact than your struggling one, right? And so you're embracing that language. You're embracing the value of the results that you can help people get. You're showing up as a business owner and as a leader, and you're holding this container for them to consider having those results that they want. So both of you are in this sacred, expansive process, and it is a gift. And lastly, the benefit to you and your business of these enrollment conversations happens way before and whether or not they actually hire you, because you're gathering their language. You're honing your own ability to hear and understand your potential clients. And you're showing up as a business owner. You're claiming that space and that role and that identity and that intention in an actual embodied, tactical, practical action in the world way. And that is hugely valuable for you, stepping into the truth of who you are. And when they sign up, that's even more exciting and expansive. But the transformation and that sacred enrollment process, the sacred moment, happens by simply holding the space for that conversation. So that's a little reframe for you that'll help you to feel empowered and get clear and really lean into those enrollment pieces. Those enrollment moments are some of my very favorite moments. I love hearing what people are creating and helping them to have insights on a few high value actions that could help them get what they want. And I love it when people sign up and make that investment in themselves to have this high level small group support in implementing what they need to implement in order to get the results and the momentum and the confidence. The courage is what's required. Courage and commitment is required. And it is in the implementation that the clarity and the confidence happen. So that is our training for today. Would love to know if you're here, if you come back and watch the replay. Your price of admission for these trainings is to share your takeaways. What's been valuable for you here? If someone you know would benefit, feel free to share the link to this call. I'm going to come back and post the link to our Ready for Liftoff assessment. We put this out once or twice a year for you to take it 5 or 10 minutes, a quick look at where you are, what could be standing in the way, slowing you down or stopping you, and where you might focus most in order to accelerate your results. And so I'll come back and post the link to do that. My gift, no opt-in, no nothing. It's just a tool for you. You will have an opportunity to follow up with us if you want to, because we are always looking to help you be seen, be heard, and be hired, and develop your own customized, aligned, inspired rhythm for consistent visibility, but that, yes, leads to the income that you want and need to have the thriving business that you want and need in order to create the impact that you are called to make. So that's what I'm standing in for you. Let me know your takeaways. Share this if it's been valuable. And I will see you next week on Give Voice to Your Vision. Thanks for being here. Talk soon.